Thanks, Daniel. That was great. And I love that image at the beginning of the CISO sleeping position. Hopefully you'll get a good night's sleep tonight after the big party.
Oh, not so fast, Jake. We still have one more presentation and one more Q&A.
Yeah, that's right. We've got Mario Turner, ESET's Senior Manager for Consumer Segment Products. He's here to introduce our just-released ESET Net Protect solution. Our portfolio has now been bolstered by an elegant and easy-to-use solution for the telecommunications and ISP industry.
Welcome to the stage, Mario.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for selecting this session. My name is Mario Turner, and I work at ESET as a Senior Manager for Consumer Segment Products. Today, I am very happy that I can introduce you to a recently released product by which we are extending our telco and ISP offering. I will give you more insights how you, as our existing or potential telco and ISP partners, can benefit from this solution. When it comes to technologies, the society is changing rapidly. And according to Ericsson Mobility Report, and let me quote, it is clear that cellular networks are a critical infrastructure that will continue to support many aspects of our everyday life. Telco and ISPs both have many responsibilities as well as opportunities in this. And also, from different publicly available sources and data, we see very interesting trends in the following. As for now, almost 2/3 of people in North America and 1/4 of people in Europe have connected devices. This includes mobile, laptops, endpoints, or at least one IoT device within their home. The expected growth by 2022, end of this year, is to 2.3 billion connected devices and almost 600 million smart homes. Moreover, a complex European study shows that over 75% of respondents uses the internet daily, where mobile phones or smartphones are being used to connect to the internet more likely than any other device. Now, the role of telco and ISP in this is very essential because they create the road or even a highway between single person, their home, company, and the entire world, the internet. And as the society is changing, so are many aspects of our everyday life, such as work, education, socializing, or even shopping. And this is happening in front of the screen. And such behavior directly contributes to the ongoing trends in threats development. We as a company do a lot of advanced and very detailed research, and guys before me spoke about this. You might be aware about this from our WILIF security blog or ESET threat report, which we regularly publish with our results. And according to the last one, the situation is actually not getting any better. It's getting worse because the threats are on the rise. Phishing and scam, already very popular in the past, increased by 7%. Information theft increased by 16%. And Android threats, they just exploded, increased over 30%. The majority of end users, they are aware of the problems associated with cyber crimes, but their confidence to protect themselves against those cyber crimes is declining. In particular case of Europeans, the confidence to protect themselves against cybercrime went down from 71% to only 59%. Now, this being said, it means that people feel they are no longer able to protect themselves against cybercrime. And if we sum it up, there is a rise trends of connected devices and smart homes, and this creates an environment which is targeted by cyber criminals. There is a continuous increase of cyber threats, along with rising awareness among end users towards cybercrime. So there is an opportunity for telco and ISP to address this with a specific product in the following areas. Connected home, extend their services with a security solution towards the home and the whole household and all the devices within. Roll the product onto the user base on large scale in big manner. And thirdly, its simplicity. The deployment of the solution should have a simple approach towards the distribution of the solution, its activation and use. This is very vital. And we know from our discussions that telco and ISPs are looking how to extend their current offering aside of what they do, which is hardware, connectivity, or data distribution. And when we thought of this, we tried to come with an innovative approach how to address this market demand. So today, we bring to you ESETnet Protect. Now, ESETnet Protect is a business to consumer product, and it's primarily dedicated for telco and ISP companies. It provides protection for the customers if they are on the go or whether they are at home. And it also secures all telco and ISP networks, this including 5G or fiber optics. And it secures all devices. So we are speaking about mobile, endpoints, as well as IoT devices which are connecting to the network. ESETnet Protect layer of protection is not part of any endpoint software, computer or smartphone, but it will be directly integrated into the telco and ISP infrastructure. It provides DNS-based filtering, which is especially designed for very simple integration. This product uses modern microservices architectures and is based on Kubernetes platform, which is a future-proof technology that enables to scale to different requirements by the telco and ISPs. And it also enables us and gives us the choice whether the customers want to install it on prem servers or both cloud or private, or both public and private cloud. Now, and as I mentioned, it's based on DNS, which means that the solution has zero impact or performance impact onto the end user. The impact is completely negligible. ESETnet Protect works seamlessly, so there is no interaction needed from the end user side if they are approaching a website with no threats or harms on them. But in the case the user visits sites which have threats, the solution protects them from all types of attacks that are on the rise. So we are speaking malware, phishing, scam, showing the end users different type of alerts according to the category of threat. The protection is always up to date with the most recent feeds and security feeds from ESET. And what makes the ESET solution standing out or special is that for this we combine the three following things. It is a machine learning, human expertise, and globally reputation systems. This actually enables us at ESET to create a threat intelligence of unique scale and quality. And we are so good at it that it enables us to cooperate with such organizations as CERT, Interpol, or FBI who are using this. Another very important element is the accuracy. In case of ESET, we have zeros false positive. Now, we are aware that any false positive can break down the continuity or the business continuity of end customers, and also it causes unwanted calls towards the tech support. So our results are proven many times by awards from recognized testing organizations such as AV Comparatives. And we have also continuous history and success with worldwide recognized certification and testing authorities such as AV Test, SE Labs, and many more. Now, what is important for the success of this product is also the experience and understanding to the telco and ISP needs. And over the years, we have many partners and customers within telecommunication. But there is still one reference I would like to point out. And this is the company which looks for partnership with someone that they can fully trust and that can guarantee the highest possible quality. And we are speaking about Google. We are providing our technologies for securing Google Chrome browser. Now, the one probably you are using. We exist as a technology in every instance of Google Chrome browser for Windows, which means that we are protecting millions, if not hundreds of million users. And additionally, Google has also selected ESET to protect Google Play. This is one of the largest internet stores, and it's used for mobile application distribution. So Google selected ESET as their vendor of choice. Now, let's get back to ESET Protect. So what are, aside of the outstanding threat intelligence, which I just mentioned, some of the functionalities and benefits you as a telco ISP or your customer can expect? So from our experience, market research, but primarily discussions with telco and ISPs, we understood that one of the most important things or crucial things for them is how the product is going to be distributed and activated by the end users. So with having this in our mind, we define the solution that can be activated just by one click. So imagine the user enables the solution and it's protected automatically. There is no hassle on telco ISP side. Everything is communicated clearly, is done transparently, and just works seamlessly. We are aware that software installation can be quite challenging for telco ISP for different reasons. And this is something also uncalled for by end users, and it can be challenging for the end users themselves. So we define the whole service in a way that is simple as possible, and there is no software installation needed on end user side because, as I mentioned, the solution resides within the telco and ISP infrastructure. Automatic support for all operating systems. The solution has no dependency on operating systems. We know that telco and ISP user base is spread over different types of operating systems, and our solution covers them all. And also, it has no limitations towards the hardware of the end users of whatsoever. Now, I mentioned that the solution works seamlessly and it doesn't require any additional interactions from the end user. But there is an option for users who would like to have more extra security or user experience. For these reasons, we are also bringing remote management options. For home admin or home end customer, it means they are able to manage their settings from any location. For the telco admin, it means that they can easily manage the settings as well as the security over the entire user base. So now let's have a look in detail what functionalities are there for telco and ISP management portal. This portal allows the admin to manage the service in production on different levels. On the network level, but it also gives the option to deep dive in onto the level of a particular end user. And one of the informations that is displayed to admins, firstly, is in regards to the security report. So here they can see how many websites have been blocked or analyzed by our service. There is an option to view this within the timeline as it was happening. And this functionality helps to recognize any extra load of traffic onto the network and approach it with any counter activities if needed. We are also bringing a more detailed view into categories blocked, and this is based on categories such as malware, phishing, potentially unwanted applications, or based on black and white list. Part of the security report, the one which I really like, is that it's providing the data insights. For this, we are using Elastic. Here, the information about the telco and ISP network is displayed, and it also allows to set them different type of alarms for particular events. And all this gives great data and insight visibility. Protection part of the portal, it is very important, and telco ESP admin can set here different types of protection levels per each category of threat separately. It means they can do it from very strict blocking to reporting only. And this solution comes with the default settings, but there is of course an option for the admins to set this according to their preference, because we understand from our discussions that they know their user base the most. Secondly, functionality for black and white listening of particular sites is available. It allows to simply add or remove particular domain. Now, we know that flexibility in this is quite important for telco ISPs because they bear the responsibility for protecting their customers and not showing them some specific content. And in many cases, they are obligated to do so by law. So the functionality is up there, it's very flexible, and it covers all the use cases. The last part of the protection is the web content filtering. This consists of 35 categories, and it's attributed to different age groups. For customer management insights, there is a great option for admin to interpersonate a particular end user or customer. The admin can just easily search for the end user by unique identifiers such as name, phone, email, or any kind of reference. Then selecting a specific user, the admin is able to see more details in regards to his subscription state, protection, security report, or settings. More technical details we are giving through the part of the portal which we call DNS troubleshooting functionality. This enables to quickly diagnose and analyze the status of specific domain. Here we give the insights such as IP address, location, or category. And this allows to review a proper categorization of a domain in the case there are any questions. The last part of the portal gives overview on different roles within the organization and its structure. It basically allows to manage different rights to the portal per user or on a group level. And the portal also will be available in requested language, and of course we are delivering full set of help and documentation for the telco admins and for the integration as well. Now the logical question could be, what is there for the home admin or for the end user? So for this we are bringing a customer management portal. Here we are aware that the telco and ISPs can have requirements to integrate this portal into their native mobile applications or branded self-care portals. So therefore we have a ready set of APIs for such integration. Also white labeling or options in regards to brandings are available. As for the customer management portal, the main part resides in the security reports where the end user is shown the benefits of the applications. Here we show them simply how many and what kind of online threats they have been prevented from. And this simply ensures the acknowledgement of the end user about the benefits of the solution. Secondly, we are bringing a parental control or web content filtering functionality. The home admin is able to fully manage the categories which are perceived as most suitable for their home environment and the family members. And there is of course option to simply add or remove websites from black or white list. Lastly, we are also bringing a detailed view into users' mobile and fixed line devices and the state of protection. So they can simply see whether a device is protected with our solution or has not yet been activated. And what is important to mention here, that the end users are able to upgrade to the higher level of protection in the case they are using only the basic one. Now, I hope this was somehow interesting, and to give you more hands-on experience and see the quality of NetProtect. When we were designing the service and the framework around it, we were thinking how to be able to provide full operational testing. So telco and ISPs can now fully test this solution within their own network, even during the discussion phase. And this is available right away. ESET NetProtect offering is split into two main categories. Essential, this includes ESET NetProtect for mobile, which is available per one device and one SIM card for activation. and then advance in form of ESET Net Protect for mobile, also available per one device and one SIM card, and ESET Net Protect for home, which is available per router connection with no devices limitations of all the devices which are connecting to this router. Both advanced options for mobile and for home have on top of the essential offering, or they are providing on top of the essential offering, the web content filtering functionality. And we have a nice roadmap ahead of us with many more functionalities to come. We perceive great strategic opportunities with ESET Net Protect, and without a doubt, there is going to be an advancement for telco and ISPs in the following areas. Boost average revenue per user. ESET Net Protect is a valuable or value-added service which can be very easily integrated into any existing or current offering of telco ISP. It will increase revenue per user up to 7%, and we also believe that it will highly contribute to the customer loyalty. Secondly, ESET Net Protect is a service that can be both deployed and adapted massively. As I mentioned, it requires no software installation and it has no hardware limitation. And the solution also serves the entire user base. It can cover the children, elderly, or adults. So based on our experience in cooperation with telco and ISP, we expect up to 70% adoption rate. This product is responding to the recent threats and also the consideration of end users. So we know its success will lead to increase of your revenue, and this includes telco ISPs, but also ESET partners who will be or who are promoting and contracting the service. Lastly, but very importantly, based on our experience with the telecommunication, our sales teams have designed very attractive revenue share models, and this is going to be benefiting all parties involved. So, ESET Net Protect will help you to strengthen your market share. It will definitely help you to gain a competitive advantage and also benefit from an elite partnership with ESET. Because ESET is not yet another security startup. It's not a company that will disappear or it will be acquired in a short time. We are a company with a tradition. ESET exists for over 30 years. It's a privately owned company and it has headquarters in Central Europe, Bratislava, the capital city of Slovakia. However, our offices are spread all over the world and we are covering all time zones with offices in 23 locations for this, and we are also providing a local support and security services globally. So when partnering with ESET, it will not be easy for your customers to find any competitive solution with other carriers. And in the case you are ESET and telco ISP listening to this, and either existing or potential, and if you are interested in a live demo, production testing, or more product details, information related to business models or how much you can earn from this solution, please approach your local ESET team or get in touch with our Net Protect team. For ESET partners, please start or continue the discussions with your telco ISP. We as a HQ will fully support you on your commercial, technical, or product topics. And there is also a full set of assets ready in relation to marketing, sales, and product technicalities. As for our mentioned Net Protect team, get in contact with Marek Galik, who is our global sales lead, Branislav Orlik, Net Protect dedicated product manager, and Natalia Galik, marketing assets and communication specialist. Also, if you are interested and have any questions for now, I will be more than happy to have a chat with you after the presentation. Thank you.